Been a long time since y'all saw me, so I want to apologize up front to the audience. I ain't in the communities. I ain't really been doing too much besides my business account, but it's I want to express this here too. Sell my plasma for money, and the reason that is a the economy sucks. Let me not lie to the public. B, it's difficult finding a job nowadays. Three, all these jobs keep saying they're hiring, but as soon as I go there, I just had came back was a couple of days ago for a job interview. Then I'm going to another job interview this Friday. What's going on, Trex? And I don't like saying this, but yeah, it's a few people tell me why I'm selling plasma for money because the economy just ain't there. You know what I'm saying? The jobs ain't there no more. And especially you gotta put up with people. That's the fourth part. Besides, even if I do get a job, per se, there's always some like conflicts involved. You know what I'm saying? Either they don't like me, management change. As soon as management change, all of a sudden they start having problems with me. And so, for unknown reasons, I've been like that for most of my whole entire work life. I don't, like they say, I don't follow trouble. Trouble seems to follow me, per se. You know what I'm saying? And what's going on, Tori? None. Just talk about selling plasma and stuff because jobs are garbage. That's all. I just want to be upfront with the audience. And yeah, and it's hard to do anything without money. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm a realist. I'm also a realist, You know, and make this a fifth. It's even worse with disability because these programs and agencies, and I hate relying and I hate depending on anybody, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a car or anything, that's the thing. And that's a nasty culprit. I don't have a license or car right now. So, yeah. And I was told that, you can't keep selling your plasma forever. And for those who do, hey, y'all the real champions. Y'all, and also give me a purpose too. You know what I'm saying? It's like saving lives, and I feel getting paid for saving lives is better than not doing anything at all. And what's going on? Almost mispronounced your name, Gazil. Gazil. I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correct. My bad, just in case I forget. My bad. Tell me, like it's getting dark here. I got to eat some soup, and that's a nasty thing. Like I've been noticing so-called today's jobs per se. They say they're hiring. As soon as I go there, I just came back from a place I always go to, and they had the moral audacity to say they're not interested, but they say they don't have enough workers. Yeah, that makes no sense. All these impossible requirements and stuff. It's like they want you to have years and years and years of work experience. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with that too, how can you stay at a job if you had to work in abuse, workplace abuse and all that, discrimination, take it from me out. I don't come to these jobs with problems or anything. I just came to work, but it's like, and I have great work if I'm always on time, so that's still blah, 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 but it's like, that's only half the story. And yeah, I notice it too when I be applying for Indeed, snag a job. I don't get literally no response or anything. If I do, they already kept saying they're not interested. How the hell you went from now hiring to not interested? That makes no sense to me. And being like that, I remember I talked to one guy about this, about how the recession supposed to be happening. So now, boy, I hate the recession because I lost 5 years without no work at one given point when I was 18 to 22 and stuff. It took me five. I would work for 5 years. Also taking care of my dad too. So you know how much stress that had to be. For 5 years without work, anything, one given time. And I couldn't really get mad at myself last year because also I was doing physical therapy and I was doing school, so I couldn't really do anything work wise related. I had some here and there, but they ain't stable or anything, you know. On the contrary, though, I just feel like I know everything about capitalism and stuff like that. Don't get twisted. I know about capitalism, blah blah blah. And we all need money to survive. Don't get twisted, you know. But it's so reckless, not on my end, but wasting taxpayers' money to have these so-called programs, agencies per se that supposed to help the disabled. They're making them go through all type of garbage just to see if they feel like doing bare minimum for me, you know. And I don't know, man. Sometimes I be feel like what's the purpose of life sometimes, you know? Huh? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Hell yeah, that's so crazy. Just I'm tired of dealing with these programs and agencies, man. That's trust me, I had no problem going to work on time, doing the job. That's not what I'm saying. It's putting up with people is the most toxic thing, you know. Especially I deal with douchebags, management. Oh yeah, I used to work at fast food restaurant myself, and which I actually ironic I'm going to. I used to work at warehouses. Oh man, I used to work at warehouse and staff and all kind of nonsense, janitorial. You name it, I done it. And the problem with all this these jobs nowadays, the only ones I've been seem like they really want to get with me or so are temp jobs. And I don't even waste my time with temp jobs. I said I need something stable. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. I don't know. I was thinking for the last couple weeks, man. If this don't work out, I'm thinking really just off myself, man. To be real with y'all, and I don't really see myself just struggling, just dealing with people, toxic people, deal with these work agencies and programs. You know, your jobs like nothing. They like benefits like 401k. Oh, of course, they don't offer nothing no more. They don't try to offer nothing no more. Tracks and Jesus, that's what I said. They don't want to try. They don't offer anything. Like quite literally, I just made a video about that a couple weeks ago. The illegal immigration crisis going on. How American can legally, or in this case, illegally hire immigrants that most Americans ain't gonna work for. And let's be realistic. And mostly it's either grunt work, dead end jobs, or temp jobs. You know, and trust me, there's a lot of scenario going behind the scenes about this too. Like the old saying go, a lot of people don't want to work. Well, train people, give them incentives, give them a reason to work. And I feel you're saying like it doesn't matter if it's white collar or blue collar kind of jobs. You know what I'm saying? If you got to put workplace discrimination, abuse, you got to deal with workplace drama. I don't do none of that. Of course, I'm an oddball. Since literally I'm a quiet kind of guy. And you're right, Brazilian treachery jobs definitely don't pay enough either. They don't pay. Nobody can't bear like around here. It's like under what is? Let me be real. I think it's like under minimum wage. Imagine being on disability, working for less than minimum wage just to survive. Get the hell out of here with this. Like seriously, that's like insult. And I've been paying taxes. Well, since I was 18. I'm almost be 34. For half my life, I was in a corporate training program where tippy toe around man haters and simp management. Oh man. And nowadays, and I don't want to sound like I'm sexist or sound like I'm offended a lot of these woman groups or feminist groups. A lot of these women agencies, and a lot of them are ran by females, you know what I'm saying? And let me clear up the air. I have no problem with female management and all that, but a lot of them, I'm going to just come out the closet. A lot of them sound way worse than white supremacists. Call me a sellout. Call me a sellout. At least the racist, I could deal with a racist. I can't deal with a bunch of man haters and feminist groups that talk that men are literally garbage. And But yeah, I have to hear this constantly. You know, that kind of like affects my psyche. You know, it's like psychological war games going on with these women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not degrading, I'm not demoralizing. I'm just stating the obvious when I deal with female management administration. You know what I'm saying? Of course. And it'd be old nagging, old angry bros. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like look down upon young men. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I do not advocate this. I'm just saying the obvious here. You know, because I know I think I get tapped by feminists, so I come off kind of misogynist or something, which is funny. Uh, these women in these workplaces are complete mistress, and they ain't apologetic for crap. They ain't say they sorry. I literally have threats by in workforces because I won't let nobody talk to me in no kind of way, and I refuse. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to be bullied. Cause I have been bullied half my life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't put it with nobody, man or woman. You know, I just want to clip the air there. You know what I'm saying? In his live broadcast, discrimination is discrimination if you're male or female. You know what I'm saying? And I find it so funny compared to that too. It's like funny. I remember say this on my Facebook post. How is that? My bad. Motorcycle coming. Oh man, I was there to eat. I was actually in college last year. These bros are. I'm sorry to even say this to even my own kind. They make the Klan look like church boys. How the way these females in community college really look down upon men, like strew the patriotic nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my damn. I never fear I say that out of my own mouth. I probably lost a lot of audience for me saying that, but you know, discrimination is just discrimination, you know. But it's much worse, sad to say, coming from a woman than dealing with a man. I could deal with a man. Because with men, let's be realistic, there's consequences behind everything. What a man says and does. Women don't face consequences in the workforce, just being obvious. They can literally be old and bitter and nagging. You know, I'm just staying obvious here. But anyway, let's change up the topic for a moment. It's getting kind of dark, but and I've been trying to like progress, move on. But I guess the main thing I'm really miss right now is recording music. Which I really do miss recording music, but not with particular individuals or anything. So it's like yeah, people. I was just talking to me and my partner. We were talking about how can we rely and trust people to do anything for us, even the simple terms. I say, and I just talked to one of my best friends. I talked to me and her were just talking how she can't really trust family. Or what's going on, man? Show some love. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Cherry Man. The game. I saw your videos. Is dope, especially with the ROG ally and stuff. I'm trying to figure out what I was gonna say. Yeah, like it's really genuine hard to really trust people at times, and especially when you forced to admit you need help. You know what I'm saying? You're working on one right now. Oh, that's dope. And I guess that's my kind of like pet peeve. I don't really like asking. If I had to ask, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, why don't you just admit you need help? Nothing wrong with me admit I need help all I want, but if they're not willingly want to help me, only time if they want to help, unless it had to be like a life and death crisis. Let me just clarify the air with that. You know what I'm saying? Outside and then a crisis, that's the only time they feel like they want to help. They even then they don't want to do anything. And I feel what you're coming from, CMG. Like, yeah, it's really sad. I had to say this too. It's like based on family growing up. Now I'm looking back at my life outside my parents and a few good people. Can I just clarify the air here? I didn't really have a great relationship with family, and not because I'm being spiteful or hateful or anything. I'm like, you know, growing up, you thought blood supposed to be thicker than water. They say blood's thicker than water. You know, I I remember many years ago that I was forced to burn bridges against my family because they was being spiteful, which is ironic. They was being hateful and spiteful and all that. Then they mistreat me and my. my mother, so rest in peace, and also rest in peace of my dad. Like, or just nasty fallouts, like, which is funny. I've been betrayed by my own family, and outside of seldom feet, outside of seldom feet. And I, mention the names, they due to privacy reasons. But it saddens me how family broke up after people passed away. So like, including my mom and dad. What's going on, DeMarco? How are you doing? Oh, I'm just getting things off my mind right now. Cause back then I was saying like asking for help is one of the most hard things to me. What's going on? What's going on, Brian? New guy. I hope I pronounced your name right. My apologies if I butcher your name. I am not good pronunciation. I just want to let the audience know up front. But I just want to say, sorry I ain't been really posting too much videos. I've been really busy. I've been now just slowing down my business account. I guess I'm trying to figure out what videos I want to do to entertain y'all and make y'all happy, because basically I want to say back on family, your own family return you faster than friends. Don't worry, we both leave. Oh, thank you, Demarco. I appreciate your words to say happy birthday to me. I meant to say, what's your birthday? Happy birthday, man. I see you coming up and all that, just in case I say I forget. Happy birthday to everybody. Oh, no, it's just like, I guess growing up being the only child at times, I always had to, it's a very lonely existence, which is ironic. I made two Force Lonely videos. Most think they better than y'all, of course. That's a dreadful thing I hate about social media. Everybody doing so well, and I probably don't just sound negative. I don't care. I do get me out jealous. I do get tired of seeing people all doing well, being well. I'm just being real, and I'm trying my damn hardest to change my life per se. And it seems like I'm going back to ground zero as always. And trust me, I'm trying to like advance, and I'm do believe in self improvement, self advancing, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I guess I remember had a fellow conversation on Facebook on my business account say if Elon Musk came out with a way to get rid of your disability or get rid of autism and all that, will you sign up for it? I said, yeah. I want to know what it's like. Call me a sellout. I give you that. I give the people that up front. I don't want to be on disability. I hate being disabled. I hate dealing with the stigma about it. You know what I'm saying? It took me decades to painfully realize this. I get envious. Cause usually I be told when I speak my mind, I sound negative. So I try to be mindful of my audience. And I mindful of a lot of things too. I'm working to move it forward in life. A lot of people don't know I'm a YouTube, have a game channel. That's dope. Yeah, I get people on Instagram. I delete those because I burned bridges. Many people that gave me. And I feel your pain, man. I do get envious and jealous. All the people living their best life per se. Best life. And I kind of admit for the last couple of years, I've been kind of feeling like I'm falling off too because, and I've been kind of falling off because it's hard to keep up with certain things, certain topics. Oh, I don't like LinkedIn either. I definitely do not like LinkedIn. I don't know. Like I hate applying for jobs, but enough about that. How much you get a driver license when you're at working? I hope I'm helping. Getting a license ain't the hard part. It's like actually had to go to school, to go driving school. I don't know people that drive. Let me take that back. There's a few people I know, but they very stingy and selfish. You know what I'm saying? Let me clarify that. Yeah, so it's like I gotta save up a lot of money. Try to figure out what I'm say. I just lost my train of thought right now. But I'm glad that y'all here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad y'all here. I don't know, but I feel like time after time, it's like I'm losing my sense of self. And I'm losing purpose of living sometimes. And I know that I'm trying my best not to come off too moody or too emotional. So I'm fighting myself right now to hold a lot of stuff back. Cause A, I can't afford therapy. B, I don't like therapists. C, I hate lawyers. And I think that's my worst pet peeve sometimes. Me just get around school, spend supposed to go to learn damn YouTube, my dad. Oh man, be thankful for that, man. Be thankful you can learn to practice a lot from around where I'm in. It's like it's not a lot of places you can practice. So you have to pay a lot of money. Okay, cool. So changing up a little bit, I guess. I guess I could play some more retro games. Man, I just think probably like Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Then I'll play it from there, or I might play Sonic Advance 1, 2, or 3, depends how I feel. I'm trying to like engage y'all too. And it goes back to what I was saying, it's like I'm losing a totally sense of self. And then when my issue might been slow tackle those go. Oh, crap. Alright, text my lady. Oh, that new song again? Okay, cool. My bad. Nothing. I want to make sure I'm hearing you all, Brian, and everybody. My bad. I'm just not reading this. That's all right. No, you feel fair, but I know what my issues are about being slow tactical. I want to see you move out from my humble therapy, hold me back. I feel what you're saying. And there's nothing positive what I'm about to say about therapy. Now, unless you were forced or, and I have to admit one thing, those who admit they need help are the strongest people. Mine was a whole different circumstance. Mine was forced. So it sounds fake coming from me to admit of therapy. But those who choose to get therapy or they ain't legally forced like myself, you're the bravest people. I can't even do no security jobs, too much wackos and nutcases. My bad. Phone. I taking my lady. I'm doing live stream right now. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't do night jobs anymore because my medicine, so I can sleep. So if I don't take my sleep meds, I'll be going up like crazy, like a jackrabbit. Ain't getting there, man. I'm living with my mother. Hey, ain't no hey any good living conditions with family, friends, whatever is better than homeless. I was thinking making a homeless video of the homeless crisis, but then I was kind of like thinking in advance, like that might come off kind of negative. But I guess I was just gonna say this in the live stream anyway. Nobody deserves to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? I call my lady. Give me one moment. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm doing a live stream. I can talk to her right now. I miss working at night shifts. I'll be real with y'all. I miss working at night shifts, but it's like, and also doctor's orders too. So yeah. Oh jeez, at my ears. Oh, hey, love. Sorry I couldn't answer if I'm in the live stream right now. Oh, I don't know what happened. Uh, oh, I don't know what happened. Mm. Oh, y'all some brave souls. If y'all do security at night, y'all some brave souls. I'm trying to tell my lady that I'm doing YouTube live stream. Oh, excuse me, yo. Getting ready. So the reason I do sell my plasma too, I guess slowly like bringing it back into square one. I need money. Two, economy sucks. Three, Army security, I come crazy. Oh, I couldn't deal with crazy people. I'd probably be in prison. I don't know how y'all do it, but I don't question it. Y'all got my salute. But like I was saying, get the negatives out the side, out the way. I think when it comes to, oh, answer phone call, doing a live stream, I'm trying to tell her, hey, oh, my bad, y'all. Anyways, let's change up the topic for a little bit. This is the first time I actually showed this off, and that is, what do you call it, fidget things? I play these once in a blue moon. Hey, Marta, this is corny, but I listen to your rants while I play FPS. Oh, man. I'm honored to hear that, Brian, I was kind of like, I was listening kind of a bit to the people time at time that some of my videos do get kind of dark and negative, and I'm kind of like, that's why you even see me doing no videos because I feel like I've been kind of stale. I kind of admit this too. But yeah, this is the thing I like to do in my downtime. Besides play video games, play little fidget poppers. This is let me see if I can find this. This is one of the plushies I had when I was doing I had bought. It came with a free set, so with these free to support with kids getting bullied, with school bullying and so forth. And uh, let me not beat around the bush. It's not good. But I'm gonna try to keep it PG-13. Hey, what's going on, beloved? Welcome in, ISIS. Yeah, this is actually helping out kids that get bullied and also lost their lives to school violence and stuff, which is sad. And I felt, and the reason that I had donated to that too, because well, I do believe in children. And speaking of children, I always want to be a father, which is sound crazy talk, but I'm very fortunate. Oh man, congratulations. Congratulations, because any place is better than no place, they say. I'm just glad you have a roof over your head. It's better than nothing at all. Angry and small. Kind of remind me of Kirby and all that. Yep. You know, I feel good already talking to y'all, just getting everything on my system. And I want to follow back what you were saying about this too, Brian, about therapists and stuff. Unless you absolutely need it, in my honest recommendation, I'm probably going to get in a lot of trouble saying this. Unless you are forced against your will to get therapy, it's a scam. That's all I gotta say. A, it's expensive. You know how much my therapist costs? Thousands of dollars. Quite literally $1,000. And I remember I did showcase how like just for one mere conversation cost almost $700. And I'm baffled. But and it goes back to all saying about True Force loneliness videos or so. I did. So let me clear up my mind for the moment. Play with 50. It's one of these things I play with time after time. And I went to Barnes& Nobles yesterday, so it's also interesting books I want to check out. I think buying them on Google Play Books or so, because I'm only learning just me. Seems like you're a child hurt, of course. Always gotta keep the child inside alive. You always all appreciate, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from Wild Child. I always say time out to thank everybody. And I guess my end goal with this is to get myself out of poverty and get out of debt. I still consider therapy, but I think that should earn before this Of course, mine's I ain't gonna front is money, and also I'm gonna just add this too. A lot of therapists don't they just get off on people misery. You know what I'm saying? Despite I say this in my videos, at least I'm up front with the people. You know what I'm saying? And I hate dishonesty. I think that's what it is. I could feel or smell dishonesty, and I don't like being, you know, used for manipulate people's feelings. You know, what I'm saying? That's where I look at therapists, number manipulators, and I might as well just get that for free versus again knowing I'm getting paid to scam. That to me don't sit right with me. Excuse me. Other than I'm just it's pretty relaxing. Oh, I don't know. We've been going on for 30 some minutes. Let's drink some drink right now while we talking. Oh, ooh, excuse me. Uh, trying to say something. Okay. I got my boxes on. I ain't trying to get taken up by YouTube right now. Have you ever considered? I tried. The thing is, I gotta get a lot of subscribers and viewers, which I don't have, unfortunately. It's hard. It's just hard not trying. The reason I say it because it's also hard trying to get any supporters on both my accounts. You know. Let's see. Oh, water. Duh. And plus, I'm not some. I don't just follow popular kind of trends and stuff like that. And a lot of it get played out before I even get into it. You know. So all I'm gonna do is here on out play video games. That's what I can do. Excuse me. Let me take my sleeping mask and I go crazy. Yeah, that's my sleeping mask. I'll take two of them. Oh, people would demand themselves for not having any friends. I bet those normal is the most boring people. Oh. That's one thing I always try to be is always try to expand, never do the same thing over and over again. And that's why I think I ran into a nasty burnouts too. I see beloved Alexis. Yeah, because I'm on just literally just me doing this. You know, we'll say I'm counterculture sort of that might don't trap many people. I think that's what it is too. Like I'm more of a niche kind of person. I don't just follow anything for the sake of following. You know what I'm saying? I'm not some shallow, individual either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't. If you get where I'm coming from, I hate shallow things. You know, in real life, I'm a very deep, down to earth, complex. Always about, I guess you say, enlightenment, awareness, balance, and so forth. You know, but I realize I can't be too deep because I lose people. But if I be too real, I'll come up too negative. You know, so I'm trying to keep a balance, which I like. I think that's kind of like art of war or something. Like, strategize. You always gotta strategize. I started hanging with people even as an ambivert. People single out being the odd man or something. They were doing all. I always been an oddball. I guess a lot of that was growing up because I didn't have brothers and sisters around me growing up. I was the only child, so of course, I always had to visualize, imagine what it's like to have family. Like brothers and sisters, you could bond with. You can feel connected. You know, I have a really big disconnect growing up, which is sad to say this. being only child. I think I might make a video about that. True Force Lonely videos, only child syndrome, and all that. A lot of my parents, rest in peace. They had brothers and sisters. Everybody growing up to have brothers and sisters, someone they can go to or go with, go through with, bond with, have a healthy relationship. I had learned I did everything literally by myself. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. So can you imagine playing? That's why I'm so heavy into video games than board games. Because it required people. My family is quite emotional. Just to have old brother, we don't get on good terms, and the black sheep of the family. Oh wow, a black sheep. Welcome in, black sheep. Uh, I'm surprised you're here, Brian. I'm surprised you're here, everybody. Damn, emotionally, nope. I mean, I had. Well, let me be real. I had semi growing up and all that. I say good, despite the loneliness. Nerds, geeks, fucks. It's kind of funny. I don't fit in on anything or anybody. Maybe because growing up or so, I'm not. I'm a quiet person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a shy person. To be real with y'all. So I'm so left with my lady. That was in the comment section live stream. I don't. Be real with you. Not looking back, I could never be around normal people. I might lose my audience for saying that, but it is for what it is. I can't really relate to normal people, but that depends on circumstances. And thank you for watch. Thank you all for watching my video. Y'all ain't gotta support me or anything. Which every time I come in, I'll say I thank everybody because all this can be gone. Which I hope not. But I always say the time I appreciate everything, and everybody. Despite my struggles and battles. You know. Today was a off and on day. Was off and on day. I'm glad y'all here. Thank you for people. That's all I'm thankful for. Also keep your fingers crossed and stuff. I can't say too much due to legal reasons, but I'm supposed to have a settlement case coming up pretty soon due to a water crisis. Was at Jaharani back in 2014 was truly was a water crisis or your huge language gap there. Oh, interesting. Look at her. She speaks so many different languages. I'm so proud. Sorry, y'all. You know, this might sound like a sell thing to say. I always want to know what it's like to be a normie. Call me a sell. I'm just saying the obvious. You know, I guess you say you can call me a sell on that one because I wonder what it's like to live a normal life, be around regular people, work around regular people. I guess you can call me whatever you want, but I just rather be honest with myself than lie to y'all. You huge language nerd. Now thinking about Elon Musk or so was saying to get rid of autism and disability, that'd be cool. I don't care because it's not cool for like you being an outcast. You know what I'm saying? Let me just clarify the audience here. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool being disabled. And I'm just saying that sincerely from the heart. Hey man, Marte, you sound like a sell off and you saying like, so you right? Being a black sheep. Now thinking about it, being a misfit, that's even better. Misfit, miscellaneous. Let me put my headset on. Now I'm in it. I'm getting this out of my mode right now. And I do wonder what's like to turn the phone off because I'm gonna talk to y'all only. That's an interesting question to ask, Brian. What's it like to be around normal people, normies and stuff? I wonder that too. instead of being treated like an outcast and a misfit. If there was a machine that if there was a machine that can correct any anomalies, physical, mental, emotionally, whatever, but you lose who you are, when you go through that machine, I had to be real myself. Perhaps yes. I've been through a lot of struggles, battles, just who I am. But to lose myself, I'm already gonna lose that regardless. Could be around the wrong people. But it's also how my true self, which could repulse a lot of people. It just seems like people just don't like me for unknown reasons. You know what I'm saying? I don't do anything or of anybody to be disliked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe just a shallow reason, which is ironic. I'm not a shallow person. I like to look at, for example, I'll show you what I'm looking at. I created this. I'll tell you, I just color this in. I always keep thinking, should I color this in the different colors? I used to have this back in 2016 and March 28th, 2016. There's I guess when I was in the hospital when I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and also autism was the same year I got diagnosed in this. And yeah, that's nice art. I didn't draw this, I just color in. Well, yeah, I'm gonna think of color this in. This is already black and stuff. It feels pretty good. Next film. Man, I don't want to try with dumb people at your red love. I try to vocalize what I really want. This one perfect. Oh, cool. Well, you always welcome here, Brian. Come on through. And it's free of charge. Mouth breathing, so now go. Being asthmatic, and I can show this too because I love y'all because y'all cool with me. I was 16 to color that. You have to learn about breath control, mouth control, and all that. Being a recording artist too, kind of funny though. It took me years to really be comfortable on the mic. You know what I'm saying? It was just funny. How could a man that stutters? That's why I love Scatman John. Rest in peace of Scatman John. And I just found his wife had passed away this year, which is tragic because I always want to know if they ever gonna come out with new material. They're coming out with a documentary, which I'm excited. I'm actually gonna see if when that time comes. I love Scatman John. Him and Michael Jackson, both my inspirations for why I make music. First time you see me take, growing up, I used to hate walking around with asthma pump. I'll be real with y'all, cause I feel like you have to, I had to hide myself. Growing up, people used to make fun of me for being asthmatic and stuff like that. It was really that bad. But now I'm starting to slowly come to terms with a lot of things. But back I was saying, when you go through a machine or technology to get really your disability, your autism, your shyness, your social anxiety, or your physical to mental emotional disability. I'm asking this. I know some of y'all say that sound ageless, or sound ableism or something like that. And I get that being a disabled man. I get that myself, but I guess I would walk for that machine. I want to know what it's like to be normal. I want to know what it's like to be around normies. See and do what normal people do. And I'm just curious, of the unknown. And I love mystery. I love some mystery. Love mystery. I love mystery books, novels. I love some romance. I guess you could say I'm hopeless romantic. Hope I didn't lose anybody. Let's see. Hope I. Oh. Okay. I'm surprised in 2023 they don't have any public treatment or cure for something. You know, I always wondering if they're ever gonna come. I'm thinking Elon Musk is coming up with something like that. Of course, I love you, Goldie Buns. Love you so much, Goldie Buns. That's her nick. That's a nickname I call for ISIS right here. You know, I wonder though, is there a cure for asthma? You know, is there a cure for anxiety? A cure for depression? I don't know. If you asked me that 10 years ago, I probably have a different reaction or different thought process. You know, the reason that cause I remember me and my cousin, we have a very actually ironic one, a deep, intelligent conversation. We're not the same people that we were 10 years ago. You know, when I was 23 or so, you know, take care of an ill dad. That was on dialysis and stuff, and also just besides that, I took care of that. You know, it was really, you know, 10 years ago, I took care of my dad. Then we just barely had survived a house fire back in 2011. I was only 21. You know, 23 years old, me, 10 years ago, I was still learning. I was still drawing. Well, I also was kind of like hot headed too. 10 years ago, 2013. I never even think I lived to see 10 years, you know. Health issues, health concern. My anxiety come with my breath. That's how my anxiety's all messed up. Let me just be negative about that. I had nothing positive I'm gonna say about anxiety. No disrespect to the people that's watching and reading this. Anxiety. If Elon Musk can get rid of anything, first of all, let me just thank the man. Thank you, Elon Musk. Thank you. But at least you have some type of consideration to get, help people that want to advance. And I'm all about advancement, you know. Let's see. Speaking of that. Have anybody read? I used to read this kind of book. Every time I used to look at words or so. I used to read dictionaries every time I used to record my verses and stuff. This is really good stuff here. I don't know. I found it somewhere. No, it was downstairs. Someone was giving away some books. I said, "Oh, dictionary. Oh man, I used to read this. I used to read dictionary when I was a kid. I was 7th grade at the time. Hell, that's working wonders. Let me put that up. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, but the Karma Sutra. My producer gave me this book right here. Unfortunately, I can't show because due to explicit material. Now you're trying to get log out of here. Wow, I've been talking for 50 minutes. Dang, almost an hour. Time fly fast when you have fun. I was thinking for tomorrow I'm gonna get after I sell my plasma. Time travel machine, I would travel back to 2000. I'll probably travel back to the 90s, So I could hug my mother, hug my dad, and say how much I miss y'all, how crazy and incredible it is to miss them, And tell myself to, really work hard, stay out, and, study really hard so you can get yourself out of debt. But then I was a little boy back then in the 90s. I haven't done my blood pressure. Let me see what my blood pressure is today. There's just a monitor. I wonder if also, I was wondering that too. There is alternative universes, alternate universes of me somewhere. One, I gotta be quiet for one bit. Where, if I was rich and successful,
Stay still and do not talk until the measurement is complete.
Ouch.
Your systolic pressure was 124 millimeters of mercury. Diastolic pressure was 70 millimeters of mercury. Pulse was 80.
124, 70, 84. I didn't get my blood pressure out the way. If Elon Musk or these were the way to cure any kind of disability, type 2 diabetes, asthma, Crohn's disease, also colitis, and so forth, would you go through it to live and be normal? Of course. I wouldn't be taking medicine. This is the best live broadcast ever, Just talking to y'all, make me feel so better. I'll be real with y'all. I don't know how y'all put it with me. I don't know how you even talk to me. Despite my mess at times, I'm glad y'all here. I'm surprised you ain't gave up on me. Despite that time I want to give up on myself. Enjoy your 20s, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy your 20s. That's one thing I can say, you know. It's a song called Don't Rush, Don't rush to get old. You're already gonna get there. We all gonna get there eventually. Uh we're Gen Z and millennial. I don't keep putting on that stuff. It's kinda hard to really relate to people. I guess you say ironically, people my own age bracket. So it's either they're way too young or way too old. Not in no creepy way or anything, just stating obvious. Anyways, I'm gonna get going myself. My master's starting to kick in. Martel's going to bed. Later.